Hey guys, this is Summer with your daily twin flame energy read. I hope everybody's doing well. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull a past, present, and future card. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already pre-shuffled and all that jazz. Woo! All right, past. Present, please, Spirit. Thank you for the messages. May I please have a card for present? Thank you. May I please have a card for the future? Messages for the future, Divine Spirit. What messages do you... Thank you. Very generous, very kind. All right. I love our spirit guides. I just love them. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we have, in the recent past for the Twin Flamers, let me check my phone. Okay, for the recent past for the Twin Flamers, we have 6 of Wands and 5 of Air, or 6 of Fire and 5 of Air. So in the past, this could be dealing with, you know, the water isn't really here at the moment, but I feel heavy water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel strongly Cancer. But also what's showing up here is Air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But anyways, I feel like this is in the past. Someone feeling victorious over a wrong decision that they made. I feel like for some of you, you took a step back in the past, like you're coming out of this energy, but I feel like this just recently happened. You were presented with an offer, or not even an offer, to be with or to remain on the twin flame journey, or some sort of decision with an air sign, and you reviewed their motives. Like you sat down and you took stock of everything, and decided if you wanted to change or stay the same. You reviewed your masculine's motives. The masculine reviewed the feminine's motives. And I feel like the feminines and masculines that this resonates with realized that this was an unwise choice and decided to view this moving on is a victory. I feel like some of you in the recent past chose to step away from your masculine, and it's like this time you didn't take it negative. Of all the like ups and downs you guys have had, I feel like in this moment you didn't take it as a negative stride. You took it as what it was, and you learned from the decision, and you learned what you could from the situation and what you thought the lesson was at that time. So it almost made you feel victorious in that moment, even though you didn't come out with your masculine. You came out with pride and recognition for yourself. And you felt like you overcame and achieved something monumental within yourself. And you did. You know how you have a goal at school or at work, or you're creating something and you do it. You win the award. You win the highest grade award at school, or that's standing out to me really big. Or you did a project at school and you win first place. Like, that's how I feel like you're feeling. Like that you're taking pride in what you do. Like, you know, you worked hard at this, and it's like you're winning a prize because you feel victorious within yourself. You like overcame something that was so deep rooted, but You had no other choice to feel such victory in this moment. And I feel like in the recent past, this is you guys falling in love with yourself just all over again, hardcore. Because you were finally adult, you didn't lead with your emotions, and you rose above. You reached stability on your own. And it's not like you haven't done this before, but it's like nobody had the power over you that you felt like this person did. So it's a major victory that you decided, you decided against this choice. And I don't even have to get a clarifier on that. Okay, so for the present energy, we have the Sun. And of course, you know the Sun is always happy outcomes. Happy outcomes due to having the confidence within yourself. This is you getting your wish and fulfilling things that you've been working hard for, which lead to success. Because the Sun is always like your ultimate victory, your ultimate happiness and contentment. This is you finding peace and that certain high within yourself that you just exude confidence everywhere you go. So this is something, I feel like this is something you may have done that has led your confidence level here. Yeah, this, okay, so to confirm this, this is the Sun with the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Magician. With this combination, it seems like to me that you found solace and happiness within yourself. And you're very extremely proud of yourself, as far as I can tell. Because you finally separated this whole twin flame journey into, like you knocked down its importance a level. Like you were just like, I can see you saying, I had the free will to do what I want. And so I feel like you finally had you reached the self-confidence in your present energy, which is still lingering from your past decisions. But the present energy shows me that you're finally having enough self-confidence to let go of this pettiness, and you're losing a friendship with your counterpart in grace. And even though that's not what really is going on, I feel like this is a lot of the feminines. You have reached a point where you're okay without the masculine. That you're okay, you've gained the willpower to not rage anymore. You're finally, I see you, some of you guys finally getting over family quarrels, and whoever is in a court situation with their child's father or something having to do with your mother, that's coming to an ending. And it's like you're finally having the willpower and the confidence and the skill to be able to have differences of opinions with people, especially your counterpart, and state your position without being rude, without being spiteful. And you finally found happiness within yourself. And you finally realized that your counterpart was making you actually very unhappy. And it was full of pettiness and trickery. And it kind of messed with your self-confidence. And I think this is why you are feeling so victorious and happy now with what you have overcome. So today I see you in your power. manifesting other things than the masculine. Realizing that you will have that happy life, whether it be with yourself, with the family you've already created, with the masculine or feminine, without the masculine or feminine. I feel like you've also reached a certain level of maturity. I see a lot of people not ever being able to talk about politics without going off on people. And you have finally got self-control over your emotions. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to be creative at the moment because you've realized, if I can manifest something that I haven't been able to change since childhood about myself, and I can reach this level of happiness, I feel like you are finding your inner power to be happy again without your counterpart. I feel like this is love for yourself today. I feel like you are saying, I'm tired of having this loss in my life. What can I do to change it? What do I need to do? Like, I feel like you're diving into your creativity today to create that happy family life, to be in a happy outcome. But you're realizing first it starts within yourself. Let's get some more clarity. Because today I just see this as self-love. I mean, I know that kind of sounds boring to you guys because you guys love all the, lovey-dovey stuff. But I feel heavy feminine energy is coming into their own today and not even thinking about the masculine. Yeah. And this is even followed by, so it tells me that I'm on the right path with my message, is the High Priestess. And with the Eight of Swords, this is you getting out of that mental trap that you've been in for so long and listening to your higher power and your intuition and your inner magician. And it's like, I wanted this for so long, and all it's done is, I felt like, kept me in a fight for so long and on the defense and in opposition. But if I leave my masculine for good and I let this journey go, he's going to leave and get with the karmic, and it starts just like a domino effect with fear, okay? So this is you coming out of your mental trap and realizing, because you had this spurt of, I don't even know what happened. It's like a light bulb went off for the feminines, that you were a lot happier making this decision, and how happy, and it's like almost like you did drugs, how happy you feel. Like it's a high type of happy feeling. And this has made you have confidence in yourself enough to, you know what? I can be just as happy without this connection. So if I can do this, I can manifest a real family. I don't have to indulge in lower vibrational energy with somebody that's not making me happy, with somebody that treats me bad, with somebody that I have to be petty with in order to get on their level. And even though this isn't the case, this is, a lot in your head of things that you've been having to deal with, and you feel mentally trapped because you weren't happy in the situation you're in, but you didn't want to go, and you hear so many things of don't go off the journey, don't let go, don't keep trying. So you're like stuck in this mental trap and getting depressed and going to the dark night of the soul. And this is you overpowering this and coming to your higher power, your balance, your ingenuity, and your freedom of your breaking free and becoming that goddess that you want. And I mean, this is all leading to success. I feel like in the upcoming future, I almost feel like your confidence is going to exude and create a new idea for you for work or for your journey. Something that is going to be beneficial for your life. I feel like a lot of you have been in creative block for a while, and this is going to bust you free out of this, and you're going to come out with some sort of new brilliant idea, and it's going to lead to success and abundance, and you're going to have a happy outcome. It doesn't say much about the manifestation of your counterpart. Today, this has just a lot to do with you, honestly. Okay, so let's see for the upcoming near future. Please give me a clarifier. King of Wands. What does this King of Wands have to do with? Who are you talking about, Spirit? That was too many cards. What's this King of Fires? My goodness. Thank you. One card. Okay, so with the King of Wands, I see you guys in the near future moving forward it's like kind of like you took a hiatus from the journey, and this is you going back out like on a fresh start, like on a Monday morning, and this is you like almost pep talking yourself in the mirror. Like you're extremely motivational to others, but yourself mainly. Like you gain your ambition back and your like charm. And I just see yourself in the mirror like focus, focus, focus. Keep your thought patterns positive. You know, you have your ideas in your head what you're going to do with work. And I feel like this sparked an idea of your twin. What you can do with your twin. Like I felt like you kind of were sitting there, you know, thumbing through your brain of things you could do, and it just hit you when you finally quit thinking about it. I see you like watching TV and it just hits you like a ton of bricks. That what you've learned when something doesn't work is you take a different approach. And so I see you being creative not only in work but in your twin flame journey. And so I see a lot of the feminines actually saying, you know, tomorrow, or some of you I see saying today, but the rest of you I see the vision of you saying tomorrow. Like regardless, you're saying today I'm going to communicate with my masculine, and I'm going to communicate with vision and grace. And come at him with a different personality. The old me that had fire and passion, but the new me who has leadership and grace. And I'm going to communicate with him about, you know, start off with have a good day. Don't wear yourself out. And I see this I see you communicating with him that you want to come out of strife with him. You want to make an amends, whether it be good or bad. I feel like you're going to say, you know, we didn't work out, but I still want to be friends. I don't want to battle with you. If we can start over, that's great. If not, that's okay. I want to better my life. And if you want to be a part of that, great. And if you don't, that's okay too. But I'm telling you, I'm trudging on. I'm trudging forward. I've got my goals. I have an idea about my life, and I would love for you to be on board. I would love for us to get out of this, you know, this battle and start fulfilling purposes. So I feel like you're just coming at him with leadership skills. I don't necessarily feel like you're proposing something to him. I just feel like you've been in such a confused state with the masculine that it's got you in a ring of like communication, like where you're just, one day you'll spout off something with hurtness behind it. And then another day you'll just tell him hi. And then another day, you know, it's just like all over energy. So you're trying to get out of this unfulfilled, wounded warrior type of energy and create a new beginning with him, even though he doesn't see that. You know how to plant seeds by now because you know how to manifest, because you've been taking classes, you've been reading online, feminines, and you know that this communicating with him and not giving him like starting off with babbling brooks of I love you and I want us on a fresh start. You're like, you know what? You know, we're friends. This is silly. I don't want to fight. I don't want to feel exhausted like I have been every day with you. This isn't a total loss. I'll still forever be connected with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And like I see you planting seeds for this brand new passionate beginning, which it will turn into due to your new approach that you dreamt up. That little epiphany you had. Yeah, I wasn't so little. This was a huge epiphany. Okay. So I do, see you taking advice, feminines, but for some reason I see that it's online instead of, from a friend. And this research that you're doing is actually going to help you with this new passionate beginning. Whatever is keeping you passionate, keep going with it. Whatever is keeping your vision clear, go with it. I feel like this group of feminines, which is heavy fire energy and also an Aquarius, I feel like you are a leader of some sort, and that's one of your main goals in life, your main purpose. And go with this because you're on the right path. Okay? Strange reading today. It's just, I can't get over how strange it is, honestly. Okay. How's the divine feminine feeling towards her masculine today, Spirit? How's the divine masculine, how's the divine feminine viewing her masculine today, Spirit? How is the divine feminine viewing her masculine? Okay. How's the divine feminine viewing her masculine? How's the divine viewing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so the divine feminine is viewing her masculine today in a way that she realizes. So from what I get from this is that the feminine has a way of control. I feel like this type of group of feminines have grown up to where if they don't like the outcome of something, they change it. They get what they want. And they will take every approach until it's done. And what I'm seeing that you have finally learned and let go of, feminines, is that you have been feeling very lonely, unfulfilled, and unhappy lately with your masculine. So in return, you have been telling him what to do, what not to do, being bossy, saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then I even see some of you reaching out to him and be like, what are you doing? How come you didn't answer my phone call? Like, were you with another girl? Were you, you were focused on bad intentions. And so what this is, the reason why I'm giving you this example is because of what I see today is the feminine thinking of the masculine as, I've got to let go of my control issues and trying to control the outcome. If he's going to do it, he's going to do wrong. If he's not going to do wrong, he's not going to do it. And I literally have no control. And I think the reason why this particular feminine has been in such crappy relationships or failed so many times at relationships is because she has conditioned herself to control the outcome. If she doesn't like something that the other partner is doing, she knows that she can control or manipulate the actions to her liking. And then in return, you have nothing but resentment and not even attracted to the person anymore. So the feminine is finally learning today and seeing for herself that I cannot make him show me the attention I want so I don't feel lonely. Maybe if I let go of control issues and let everything flow the way that they're supposed to, since I've never done this before, maybe I should just let go of everything. Maybe I should just let go of the outcome. If he doesn't do something I like, I just let it go and let it flow. And since I've never done that before, let's see what happens. This might be the answer. I feel like this group of feminines has a controlling vibe to them, a type A personality. And I feel like today you're realizing you have to let the situation unfold naturally because you literally have no other choice, because you've taken every other approach. So let's see what the divine masculine is thinking of his feminine today. What is the divine masculine thinking of his feminine today? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Divine masculine. Okay. Okay, so this is the divine masculine thinking that the feminine reacts to him due to past relationships, due to past hurt and past trauma and past betrayals from an ex-boyfriend. I also see him thinking that her child's father can sometimes be ridiculous. I think that, but a lot of this is I see the masculine here with the Emperor wanting his feminine to release this Page of Swords energy, this previous relationship that was so spiteful and immature and not welcomed and wrong in every sense. The hurt that this person caused you, he's wanting for you to let it go and release it, because he really feels like and sees you acting like he did those things, and sometimes not giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like you're always expecting him to do the same thing because you haven't released your ex. You haven't healed from that past trauma. And in a way, feminines, you're almost manifesting this to actually happen with your masculine because you haven't released your ex. Maybe you've released your ex, but you haven't released the hold that trauma holds over you, And it's saying it's time to clear your energy. And your masculine is thinking the same thing today, is she needs to really release this, because he has released his ex-girlfriend. And so you need to release your ex-boyfriend, I feel like. Okay. So even though this was a super weird reading, in my opinion, today, I hope you guys resonated somewhat. Yeah, and just let me know what you think. And I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Love you. Namaste.